Hi, I'm Antoine and you're watching Port to Port, the show about cruise ships, cruising, and our different ports of call. Now today we're in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Now Jamaica is one of the most famous islands in the Caribbean. In fact, most people associate the Caribbean with Jamaica, and with good reason. It's the third largest island here, following, well, Cuba and then Hispaniola. That's the island that has Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And then it's Jamaica. It's the fifth largest population of people in the Caribbean. But here's an interesting one. It's actually the third largest English-speaking country following in all of the Americas, and that's after the United States and Canada. Now, Ocho Rios has plenty to offer where you don't need to do a tour. In fact, just walking distance from the cruise ship terminal, there's plenty of fun activities. So let's go check them out. I'm in front of the Jerk Center in Ocho Rios. That's a couple blocks off the pier area, and this is an awesome spot to go for an inexpensive meal. Now, jerk chicken is a local delicacy here. It's barbecue chicken with the local spices. For about $12, you'll get half a chicken and a couple drinks. So check out the Jerk Center when you come to Ocho Rios. I'm joined by Alana, and we're gonna enjoy some jerk chicken here. Now, something you didn't see is we just use some little hand sanitizers. That's always a good idea, especially traveling the Caribbean, because there isn't necessarily the same access to, you know, soap and water that you find everywhere else. So jerk chicken, it's almost like curry would be in India. It's different wherever you go. How would you describe jerk chicken?
Delicious.
It's basically like a kind of a spice, a little bit tangy. It's good.
Mm-hmm. It's very good.
So one of the things you're going to want to do when you're in Ocho Rios is to have a Jamaican Patty. Now, I know they have these back home, but they don't have as many flavors, all right? So you're not just limited to chicken or beef. Actually, my top recommendation is what the locals like. It's called beef and cheese. So I recommend have a Jamaican Patty while you're in Ocho Rios. Hot. So one of my recommendations when you're in Ocho Rios, of course, is going to go to the beach. On the way there, when you get out of the cruise ship, off the cruise pier, keep to your left. There's one path, and it's going to take you right by this man's shop. Come check out Ernests, the coldest beers in all of Ocho Rios. There's some souvenirs, and it's a good spot to stop for a $2 beer on your way over to the beach. So come meet Ernest.
Respect.
An easy recommendation for me to make for you is to come to the beach in Ocho Rios. Now, it's mere steps away from where the cruise port is, and it's a good way to escape the annoyance of having vendors approach you to sell stuff and the taxi drivers that are very aggressive here. To get into the beach, it's a $3 per adult entry fee. It's $1 for kids, and it makes for a really chilled out environment. So when you're in Ocho Rios, just walk from the cruise ship to the beach here and enjoy a wonderful day. All right, well, what do you recommend? Best, yeah. Great. Now, there's a lot of things that I have not covered for things for you to do when you're in Ocho Rios. So let's just start from the top. If you're gonna do a shore excursion, you're probably gonna end up going to the Dunn's River Falls. Absolutely beautiful. There could be a lot of people there, but it's still a lot of fun. There's also some adventure tourism. There's zip lines and tubing down the river and kayaking and ATVs and all that stuff. My recommendation is that everything in Jamaica happens on island time. And by that I mean nothing's going to be on schedule. So if there was ever a time to have the security of a ship's tour which doesn't matter if it gets back late, the ship waits for you. That's what I'm going to recommend you do. Check out the ship's tours while you're here. Now, right on the pier, there's souvenir shopping like you find just about anywhere else. Of course, nearby, there's plenty of services. There's a Margaritaville, which has a bit of beach access, and there's a plethora of things to do. So have an amazing time when you're in Ocho Rios, and I look forward to seeing you on our next episode of Port to Port. Are you still there? If you are, I'll mention a few things. I've been on 2 tours out of Ocho Rios, and they both got back an hour, not after all aboard, an hour after the ship was supposed to sail. You know, there's a lot of places where people's main concern is security, and in Jamaica specifically, as long as you're doing the normal things, then you're not going to run into any kind of danger. If you go down the alleys of Kingston and you're looking for trouble, you'll definitely find it. So with that, have a good day in Jamaica.